Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to News Tonight. My name is Micheal Lukomwa with Elizabeth Nakakoni, our sign language interpreter tonight. We'll go straight to what we have for you this evening. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has congratulated Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, on her re-election. In a message posted on his official X account, President Museveni said that the victory reflects the confidence the people of Tanzania have in President Samia's leadership and vision. He also extended congratulations to Tanzania's ruling party, Chama cha Mapinduzi, for securing another term and mandate to lead the country. President Museveni noted that Uganda and Tanzania share long-standing bonds of friendship and cooperation, emphasizing his commitment to continue working with President Samia to strengthen bilateral relations. He highlighted the key areas of collaboration, including trade, infrastructure development, and regional integration, saying that the two nations remain united in their pursuit of peace and prosperity for their people. President Yoweri Museveni has commissioned the construction of Hinga Karis Medical Hospital, a multi-million shillings health facility designed to expand access to quality medical care, particularly for residents of Gayas and Wakiso. Located in Magerei, the hospital and its affiliated nursing university will feature modern facilities, including 125 beds and an 18-bed intensive care unit, emergency care services, diagnostic labs, surgical theaters, and 4 maternity delivery wards. Once completed, the project will employ more than 1,000 medical professionals and support staff. Speaking at the launch, President Museveni praised the private sector's growing role in healthcare delivery, saying private investment helps ease the burden on government hospitals. He urged Ugandans to prioritize unity and development over diversions of tribe or religion, noting that medical care is given without regard to identity. Ikiriza Davis, chairman of the Karis Medical Hospital and Nursing University, thanked the president for fostering peace and an investment-friendly environment and reaffirmed the hospital's commitment to excellence in healthcare and training. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has reiterated that he is the most suitable and competent candidate among those vying for presidency in 2026 general elections. Museveni, while campaigning this Monday evening in Soroti City, stated that leadership isn't about making noise, but rather about ideas and goodwill for the country's development, and thus referring to himself as the best candidate for the job.
The presidential candidate for the National Resistance Movement, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has presented the NRM manifesto to the residents of Serere district in the Teso sub-region. The atmosphere was vibrant as thousands gathered to welcome him at Serere district sports grounds. During the campaign address, President Museveni pledged the construction of road connecting Kumi, Ngora, Serere to Kagwara and the Soroti Serere Road.
We pushed the tarmac road into Teso.
As we continue with the 2025 presidential campaign trail, this Monday all eyes have been on Soroti City. Here the NRM party has been the Monday lion in the city. The excitement was visible in almost every corner of the city as teams joined by the Patriotic League of Uganda members prepared the grounds. And this was extended to Soroti grounds. Here, thousands braved the scorching sunshine, waiting for the NRM presidential candidate, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. In Soroti, the party chairman was received by SEC members Anita Ntamo, Calvin Chodo, Rachel Todong, Salimu Huro, Tan Collins, Adrian Kobsinje, among other leaders. The gathering brought together supporters from Soroti district and Soroti city.
Soroti oye! And want to promise that this time we are not going to give you the same vote we have been getting. This time you are going to win massively. Thank you for the positions you've granted Teso in your government. We commend your leadership for the peace, security, and stability we enjoy today.
Other speakers, including the Speaker of Parliament Anita Mong and Calvin Chodo, highlighted the strong support base of NRM party in Soroti.
I want to thank you, and the people of Teso want to thank you for the peace that you brought to Teso.
As you can see, these people love you. Soroti is no longer a center of opposition. Soroti is becoming an NRM base. This is a start of a new chapter for Soroti City.
And now with peace at home, leaders say they have chosen to vigorously take on development.
We are putting a first-class golf facility in this place. And we are inviting you to break ground.
That you gave Akibwa Stadium. Hoima, you gave a stadium. Now the people of Soroti are humbly asking for a stadium in this field.
The most eye-catching moment of the day was this one.
I'm very happy to introduce my wife Dorothy Chodu to you and to all the people of Soroti City and Soroti District.
And this was followed by the Echodu Mokula handshake.
In the spirit of reconciliation and love for the party, my two brothers today have agreed to work together. My two brothers, Honorable Mike Mukula and Honorable Chodu, you come and show us that today you're working.
Thereafter, President Museveni was invited to deliver his campaign message.
We love Uganda, we love Africa, because we need them for our prosperity.
Addressing thousands of his supporters, President Museveni singled out infrastructure as one of the areas take home.
Therefore, there are 6 sub-counties which do not have any health facility of either Health Center 3, Health Center 4, or hospital. Therefore, the plan is as follows. Upgrade Tiri Health Center 4 to a general hospital.
In as far as wealth creation is concerned, President Museveni says PDM is here to stay.
We are now going to continue sending the PDM money, the 100 million per parish.
Museveni has also told the voters of Soroti that the 5 heads of cattle awaits each homestead, which was affected during the insecurity rains.
We therefore adopted that idea with the 5 cows per homestead.
It is from the above that President Museveni fronts himself as the best candidate for the #1 job in the country.
Not somebody to come and say, I want to be president, I want to be president. In order to do what? How are you going to solve our problems? So therefore, the people of Teso, I appeal to you to support NRM because of the 7 points, 6 of which I have mentioned here.
Robert Onyango, UBC News.
Soroti, once the heartbeat of the opposition politics in the Teso sub-region, is having a steady political shift. What used to be a stronghold for the opposition is turning to the ruling National Resistance Movement Party. But how has the NRM penetrated areas once dominated by the opposition?
For years, Soroti symbolized resistance to the ruling party's dominance, a city that stood out as an opposition fortress. Across Soroti city and the surrounding districts, more supporters are rallying behind the NRM ahead of the 2026 elections.
Is it true Museveni was and is a very good man? He accepted us to go for multi-party politics. So there are some persons who have gone there. But I want to tell you this time the number is very, 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 very little.
Party mobilizers Peter Ogwang and Captain Mike Mukura have led the drive, basing on community engagements and coordinated grassroots campaigns.
When I started here in 1996, nobody wanted to hear about NRM. And you know that most of the MPs were from the opposition. I'm happy that the National Resistance Movement is now a majority in Teso.
Which is mainly Sorot district. The rest of the areas, NRM is very strong. But even here, if we have a coordinated effort, I'm very sure we shall defeat FDC.
Voting patterns in recent elections have shown a steady rise in NRM support. Previously tight races are now swinging in favor of the ruling party. This, analysts attribute to improved service delivery, roads, education, and youth livelihood programs.
The National Resistance Movement, working together with our gallant forces of UPDF, have been able to bring peace and stability to this country from the north to the south, east to the west. We must protect these gains that we've made.
People who are operating small-scale businesses can also be able to get income that they can regenerate. This, among others, is one of the key reasons. On the field of education, that the government of the NRM is insisting that every sub-county must have a secondary school.
Because even these people who are looking for votes, like my young brother Bobby Wine, even my brother Nandala, and all the others, would not have been traversing this country if we didn't have peace and stability.
But while the ruling party celebrates these gains, opposition figures like Moses Atan, Anna Adeke Ebaju, and Achom Joan Alobo continue to hold ground in some constituencies. Could this set the stage for a competitive January 2026 contest?
Most people used to sleep on the streets of Sorot, but because of their contribution and the OPDF, they were able to kill some of the commanders, like Tabule was put off here. There was another one who was killed in Kapulebiong there. So entirely, we want to thank the president for coming up with that initiative.
We used to stay in the camps, but now we are free. You can move anytime, anywhere in Teso. That's one thing.
As campaigns intensify, all eyes are on whether the ruling NRM can complete its political comeback in this crucial Teso stronghold. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Some individuals who had expressed interest in running for presidency in 2026 general elections but were disqualified by the Electoral Commission have lashed at the Commission for setting traps that led to their withdrawal from the race. The group has formed an umbrella body, the Alliance for Independent Presidential Aspirants of Uganda, to promote free and fair elections.
The Electoral Commission outlined the roadmap for all electoral processes, for which nomination of candidates for parliamentary seats is complete, leaving the aspirants to launch campaigns. Some of the aspirants for the presidential bid who are not nominated by the Commission claim that their disqualification was deliberate.
Was fraudulently denied a chance to be on the ballot. I spent a hell of money, moved around the entire country.
They alleged that the Commission excluded them from the nomination process that took place between September 23rd and 24th this year, citing issues related to signatures.
They claimed we didn't have the signatures, but yes, we are going to show you that we collected the signatures from these people.
They have therefore formed an alliance under the name Alliance for Independent Presidential Aspirants of Uganda to safeguard the electoral process from fraud and manipulation across the country.
We are saying all political parties that are in opposition, the 70 candidates, we need to work together, whereby in areas where you will not fail to put agents, we as the independent presidential aspirants, we have come to join hands such that we fill all the polling stations with agents such that we can protect our votes.
Unlike in the previous election when internet access was disrupted, they revealed that they have developed an offline application to monitor the elections.
Alliance, we have designed our own app, whereby during the time of the election, we are going to monitor what they call input and instant results with the DRR forms, whereby you cannot cheat.
You rig these elections, we are going to declare you persona non grata. So therefore, we want to be very clear on this matter, that anybody, whether the Electoral Commission, whether any presidential candidate in this race attempts to rig these elections, you're going to be exposed.
Despite being unsuccessful in their presidential nominations, some of the aspirants have decided to contest for parliamentary seats instead.
To defend the country, the nation, and also find justice for our country. We don't want to be like Tanzania, Cameroon, as my fellows have already mentioned, but let's stand together.
They warned against electoral irregularities. Amwai Vanjuko for UBC.
NRM party supporters have been cautioned against persons pursuing personal interests disguising as party supporters. The warning was communicated during a meeting of party supporters in Kampala.
We saw what happened in the past elections, and we decided to correct those mistakes such that we don't repeat the same. This time, everyone is happy for the achievements that we have made as a group. We have managed to bring people together in one community. We have managed to unite Ugandans from all levels through having different structures. We have those leaders in all our districts in Uganda. And as I'm telling you right now, all our people, our coordinators are present with us here as we celebrate our launch. We have mobilized all Ugandans at all levels to make sure that we promote our candidate, President Museveni, who has helped us to live in this country peacefully. Education, he has managed to construct roads. We have peace. We can do whatever we want. You see our opposition people are doing what they want. They are free. So we decided to support President Museveni for the peace that we have, which enables us.
The team leader of the Unstoppable UG Caravan, Duncan Abigaba, has highlighted community youth-based debates in guiding communities towards choosing credible leaders. The Gen Z-initiated Caravan, now in Busia district, is mobilizing support for President Yoweri Museveni's re-election.
The Unstoppable UG Caravan is conducting civic education, engaging young people on issues of good leadership and governance.
It has an element of conversation, the podcasts of young people to discuss opportunities and challenges they are facing in their lives.
During the debates, young people are given a platform to share leadership experiences and assess the NRM government's performance. The Unstoppable team has gathered opinions on the country's direction and the importance of having strong, forward-thinking leadership at the national level.
We've been able to hear their views and the silent issues in the communities, and we think we are going to be giving this feedback to the relevant authorities to improve in their systems.
I'm very happy with Unstoppable Podcast. It has helped us to have a freedom of speech and share out our ideas, both to the local people and to our president himself.
The caravan is also using the debates to mobilize youth embrace coffee consumption as part of promoting local enterprises.
We are trying to promote the domestic consumption culture of coffee. We have served coffee at every point we have stopped at, so that coffee is not grown and exported cheaply to European and American markets and other markets. No, we want the money to stay here and the jobs.
Limited access to information about government programs remains a key challenge affecting youth participation.
UBC News tonight. The Association for Rwenzori Fraternity in Uganda has condemned the recent criminal and violent attacks in the Rwenzori region. The association calls upon government to demobilize and reintegrate individuals who may have been misled into engaging in violent activities.
We sympathize and condole with the victims of the attacks, both civilians and security forces, and stand with affected families and communities. We uphold the UPDF, Uganda Police Force, and the communities for their swift and coordinated response that has restored calm in the region. Demobilize and reintegrate individuals who may have been misled or manipulated into violent activities. 2, provide psychosocial support and trauma healing services to survivors. The region has been affected a number of years from 2014, and there are a number of people that have been affected all through. So we urge the government to provide this psychosocial support and trauma healing services to these people who have survived these atrocities.
A 95-year-old lady, Janet Rubadiri Shalita, daughter to the first Bishop of Eastern Kole, the late Right Reverend Bishop Kosia Shalita, has appealed to President Museveni to intervene in a land dispute between her family and that of Christopher Kajundira in Kiruhure district.
The disputed land measures approximately 1 square mile at Omochera village, Chimomo Parish, Chikatsi sub-country in Chiruhura district.
We had some encumbrances of squatters coming in by the name of Kazundira, who came to occupy and trespass on the land. From that time, we've had problems with him.
The wrangles began around 1994 to date, with over 10 court rulings made in favor of the family of the late Right Reverend Bishop Kosia Shalita.
Were evicted in 1997. They brought building materials and they started afresh. At that time, We asked for nothing. We asked for justice that had not been provided to us.
Despite the rulings, the Kajundira family has occupied the land, defying court orders.
It is so disheartening to see that the invaders are even protected by the security people. We are just pushed against the wall, Mr. President.
On 31st December 2024, President Yoweri Museveni met with both families to discuss the issue and promised a lasting solution by June 2025.
That people who have been giving us problems, they were brought on by Toyota, who came on the land with his animals and pushed our family out. When Mr. Toyota and his group, the first time they came, they demolished part of our property, of our houses. They removed windows, they removed doors, and even the tiles, the mabatis on top. It didn't stop at that. They came second time and they raised the house completely to the ground. Mr. President, this is where we are appealing because of the encumbrances, because of discomfort, because of harassment, intimidation.
Janet Rubadiri Shalita told UBC the dispute has left 4 families of the late bishop's descendants evicted.
Mr. President, we are in such a situation that there are 4 families, that's Bishop Shalita's family and his relatives, are occupying only 10% with their animals, and all their livelihood depends on 10% of the land, and 90% is occupied by the invaders.
Efforts to reach the family of Christopher Kajundira were unsuccessful.
Security forces in Hoima district have foiled an attack on returnees occupying the disputed Kapapi land in Kogorobia County.
This is Wakinok, one of the village affected.
Security forces in Hoima district have foiled an attack on returnees occupying the disputed Kapapi land in Chigorobia County, arresting 25 suspects. The operation followed Lands Minister Dr. Sam Mayanja's visit, where he ordered the arrest of top figures, including Brigadier General Peter Nabasa, former Hoima Deputy Resident District Commissioner, Mr. Michael Mramya Chakashari, and Mr. William Dahura Gafayo, in line with President Museveni's directive to halt evictions from contested land.
I directed, and these people came and complained and told me that my directives have not been implemented. I'm now back to implement with the command of the general command of that rank. These are directives of the sexes. These are command of the army, all directives like this. So when some group comes back over Sajam like that this has been a misallocation or a misinterpretation or a misapplication of my directive. It is returned to the regional order, but nobody has come to me.
He also instructed Brigadier General Daniel Kakono, commander of the Field Artillery Division in Masindi, to ensure safety of the returnees and disarm all negative forces operating on the disputed property.
Regional Minister Kurde ebizibu byanyu yitaba mayaba UPDF na police kuita abantu agebera na gien kukeya kutemisa magibe lebe dano kubinga abantu hamataka ye magibe remo dano ngam abantu bakikora abantu bakikora nk'abantu.
A resident of Kapapi North, Innocent Onen, said Captain Rogers Karamaji was allegedly intimidating the returnees.
And those teams were very many people from Chigorobia, Kapapi, some strong men from Kapapi, and they were.
We thank you so much for watching. Let's take a short break. Please keep it with us.
Ugandans!
The unstoppable internet deal of deals is here with MTN Wakanet Fiber. Connect your home with our starter pack of 100 Mbps at only 99K. And if you want more speed for less, we've got you. Get the 200 Mbps at only 129K. And the fastest one yet? Enjoy up to 500 Mbps at only 250K. To sign up, use the My MTN app or dial *100 *23#. Offer is valid till the 30th of November for both new and existing subscribers. Together, our connection is unstoppable.
This is our home, our land, our Uganda. From the rolling hills to the busy streets, from the farmers in the fields to the students in classrooms, we are one people. Elections are a time to choose our leaders, not to fight our brothers and sisters. When violence enters the ballot box, the future of our country is wounded. But when peace leads the way, our nation grows stronger. On election day, choose unity over diversion, respect over hatred, and dialogue over distraction. Love your country, protect your fellow citizens, stand for peace, and say no to electoral violence. This message is brought to you by the Global Election Observation Mission, GEOM, in partnership with the Uganda Electoral Commission. Informed citizens, strong nation.
According to the Uganda Bureau of Statistics Census Report of 2016, in Uganda, 12.4% of the population, about 4.5 million, live with a disability. Limited access to ICT and assistive technologies increases digital disparities, prompting UCOSAF's aim to promote digital inclusiveness for persons with disabilities. The ICT for People with Disability program aims to improve the accessibility of education and technology for persons with disabilities and promote their full and effective participation in society. UCOSAF is implementing this program through the creation and maintenance of an online observatory for persons with disabilities intended to link persons with disabilities with service providers and different programs that empower them, and provision of adaptive tools that enhance their quality of life through ICTs and digital skilling.
We thank you so much for watching and welcome back from the break. Police in Kasese has not registered any chaos as the primary 7 candidates commenced their primary leaving examinations 2025. Although on Saturday, 1st of this month, different groups of violent people with pangas, machetes, attacked the security installations in the Rwenzori sub-region, where 19 people are reported dead and others arrested.
The rest are boys.
According to the public relations officer, Rwenzori East Police, SP Nelson Tumusime, confirmed that the situation has normalized and now business is as usual.
The situation is back to normal in the Rwenzori East region, that is the Kasese, and we also want to thank the Wananchi, the local communities and the leaders for the commendable work they did during the Saturday's coordinated attacks on our key security installations.
He also assured total security to both the primary 7 candidates and their supervisors during the examination period.
We have also made sure that the materials for primary leaving examinations are secured. The officials, the scouts, UNEB officials were also secured, and also the materials where they are going to be stored are secure. We are guarding them, and the candidates themselves. So we have made sure that areas that are prone to the attacks are well catered for in terms of security.
The Kasese District Education Officer Annette Tabuga said police have provided security personnel to the PLE scouts to different schools.
We have had all our scouts who came from outside Kasese received and hosted so well, and no one has been disturbed, and neither are the indigenous here, and therefore the security is in control, much as we had that scenario that occurred yesterday, but at least the situation is in control and the security personnel is in touch. And we decided that we have had escorts for every distributor.
Nzukwa Joseph, the PLE supervisor in Kasese district, says the calm security situation and exams will be completed without threats.
This morning, today 3rd, we were able to dispatch also the exams for the first paper, mathematics. The materials received were all well packed, and we have not had any issues to do with the exams received. So we pray that the same manner is exhibited out there in the field.
And across Bushenyi, primary 7 living examinations started, and it was a peaceful exercise at the start.
Once a national academic powerhouse before it split, Bushenyi wants to reclaim glory. At Ishaka Preparatory School, all 35 candidates stand up ready for the mathematics paper.
As we have been going through this time of revision, I've seen that I'll be able to excel.
Must correct a PPU at Ishaka Preparatory where passing isn't enough, but excellence. Need academic excellence. And for PLE, we have done thorough revision, consultations, and we have made the best out of our teachers.
I've been making thorough revision and practice so I can be able to excel. You have revised and consulted many.
The director, Monica Tumusime, expressed optimism, saying her learners are ready to excel.
They have taught these kids very well, and I know, and I'm sure, no doubt, these kids are going to pass.
In Rentuha, Gen Foundation's Frank Mohomus applauded government support for private schools.
First of all, this is employment. We have been employed. The government didn't manage to do the teachers. So we have been employed. The fact that we have allowed private schools to start.
At Nganwa Junior in Shema, Stephen Biaruhanga reported 102 learners that sat their paper in good health, each fueled by the dream to raise Bushenyi's academic flag high again.
For one, mathematics has already started. And we registered 108 candidates, and all have sat for this exam. We thank God for that.
Youth across the country have been encouraged to join clubs to develop their skills and talents. President Rotary Club Kampala, Tony Semakula, says that skills are essential in development.
The Interact Club Day celebrations converged students and youth leaders from various schools and organizations to celebrate the impact of Interact Club in nurturing leadership and community service among the youth. President of the Rotary Club of Kampala, Kawempe Rotarian Tony Semakula, urged the youth to participate in clubs and improve their talent and leadership skills.
Under the 7 areas of focus of Rotary International, we've got basic education and literacy, water and sanitation and hygiene, disease prevention and treatment, and the many others, including the environment. Impact the community in the sense that these people that we associate with should have livelihoods and also stay happy lives.
Emphasis was put on continued government support to promote both skills and development in schools.
Academics and the moral values through the holistic education. So I thank the deputy teacher for sure. He has done a very good work because it's in charge. Because if you look at the manual of the Ministry of Education, Deputy Human Resources is in charge of clubs, the patron. So they have done real good to teach these learners how to be able to fit in society, society management.
This is where we enrich talents. This is where we inspire. This is where we put ideas into action. So as a school, we feel it important to organize and celebrate that.
As a leader, my main thing is to
raise up the abilities people have, like students have in schools. As a leader, I want to make sure that my fellow students are able to maintain their abilities.
Ugandan students pursuing studies in Algeria have embarked on a cultural and diplomatic initiative dubbed Know Your Neighbor program to promote stronger relations between Uganda and Algeria.
Know Your Neighbor initiative, we are Ugandan students in Algeria working hand in hand with our international and Algerian friends together with associate members, working under the theme Explore Uganda. We are aiming to achieve 5 objectives. Objective number 1 is promote the Uganda's culture and tourism in Algeria and beyond, to promote acts of compassion and solidarity, to promote meaningful friendships through knowledge sharing and dialogue, to promote student engagement through sports and recreation activities, also to promote trade and investment. We believe through this initiative we shall help to improve the visibility of Uganda and Algeria and beyond, and also be in position to strengthen the bridges of understanding and friendship between our two countries.
As Ugandan students, we are working hand in hand with our Algerian and other international students, and through our advanced awareness of to the public about Uganda, many people have shown strong interest in investing in Uganda, and many people have approached our embassy. They want to visit Uganda to see what we have been showing them through the posters, flyers, and the media. And we hope with all that of our activities, we are promoting strong relationship and the tourism industry of Uganda.
Algeria has given us a lot of opportunities, much as we came here to pursue studies. We've learned a lot. We've learned patriotism from the people in Algeria. We've learned the spirit of unity and togetherness. And just as we are launching this initiative, the Know Your Neighbor initiative today, the 24th of October 2025, this initiative was started on 16th November 2024, and we're so thankful to the Embassy of the Republic of Uganda for launching it today. This initiative has built strong ties between Ugandans and internationals.
Uganda Matters University Vice Chancellor Professor Patrick Chamanywa has urged alumni to support the university's endowment scheme.
As a private university, it is difficult to compete with the public universities. As you've already known, the salaries at universities were enhanced. A professor at Makerere earns more than I do as a Vice Chancellor of Uganda Matters. Many of you have done BAM here. We would like to see that the Dean of BAM has a salary enhancement from the alumni of the faculty, so that we are able to attract and retain deans of great caliber and quality. So please support the university, grow your university, and one of such is endowed chairs, endowed deans, and stuff like that. This is how Harvard has done it. This is how the Cambridge and so on have done it. These are private universities. They don't belong to the governments there, but they are the leading.
Acquire skills. The world is not looking for paper. If you are asked, what can you do? And you say, haven't you read my CV? Nobody wants your CV. Yes. The world is looking for skills. Yes.
The National Union of Lawyers, Judicial Officers and Allied Workers has launched a campaign offering free legal services to promote social justice and decent work for all.
The General Secretary Penina Tukamwesiga said the union is fostering collaboration across the legal sector to strengthen Uganda's justice system and improve fair labor dispute resolution.
The Lawyers Union, we have brought on board several lawyers who are also subscribing members of Uganda Law Society. Most of the lawyers, we are now in talks with Uganda Law Society to ensure that we partner with them and we see how we can train lawyers out there so that they are well equipped with their knowledge about labor and trade unionism, and we are able to support our members out there, all the workers out there.
Tukamwesiga says Addressing and resolving labor conflicts remains key to protecting workers from exploitation and ensuring workplace fairness.
Many challenges, the working conditions. We have moved to different workplaces where people don't have protective gears. They are not safe at work, and on top of that, they are unfairly terminated and they have no one to run to. So this labor union is there to help such workers.
The General Secretary of Central Organization of Free Trade Unions, Dr. Sam Lyomoke, lauded the initiative, noting that adherence to international labor standards is vital.
And I also want to call upon the workers to take advantage of this space and of this support which has come to the members, using the Lawyers Union, through COFTU, giving the workers of Uganda free legal services, free legal advice, and free legal support.
Assistant Commissioner for Industrial Relations at the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Apollo Nzoma, commended the Lawyers Union for upholding professional dignity and uniting legal professions.
As part of their strategies in this country for the workers, they will also see how they can advocate for certain important workers who are facing challenges elsewhere, although they have been registered for the members themselves.
The union reaffirmed its commitment to protecting workers and enhancing the capacity of legal practitioners to deliver timely and equitable labor justice across Uganda.
To get the power to win. Njagalo funeliani. Nyo funeliani okuwangula ogenda kuwangulota. Ngenda kubanga obukadde 10 buli wiki. Wanchi ngenda kubanga kwasa obukadde 10 buli wiki. Kusimu yeye nyinyi kyabonka kimuchoka. Line ya MTN bana beka. Buli ogenda okusasula ekintu kyonna ogenda okusasula. Nja kwese momo. Mubulira buli ogenda okusasula. Ngwenda kyosasula kyonna kozesa momo. Oyinza okubanga ngenda kwewola kasente kozesa momo. Wanchi ogenda ku investinga kozesa momo. Abwe MTN we jamanyi. Nekwa obukadde 10 buli wiki. Castello bimala bwe pa wentandika ngamba kyekiriwo wanje nenkwata ku masimu ngamba halo walirudawa tenze tirinyi halo walirudawa zendi guru halo walirudawa ndi mutukula halo oliwa ndi mwanange ndi wano mu office ntudde nyiga ma computer nenkuta awa namwe kasana benesi okuberanga mwana wote koze ebintu n'amanga epeyinze ebolowinze investinze ngekozesa momo. Remember to dial star 165# or use the momo app to borrow, to pay, to invest, and you could stand a chance to win 10 million weekly.
President Yoweri Museveni has released accounts for border circles in Kampala and Wakiso district as part of the government's broader effort to promote financial inclusion and economic empowerment among riders.
Barache said the president's move streamlines financial operations, improve transparency and ensure that riders directly benefit from government programs.
I had carried a message from the president releasing the money that he gave to border circles before his nominations. He gave them money in each circle to 102 circles of Kampala Metropolitan. And after that time, then he told us to verify, to do more verification of these circles. So all this time, we had locked the money on their accounts until now, when the president guided us that we open after that thorough verification of those circles.
She urged circle leaders to embrace accountability and unity.
But I think as well as tomorrow, they shall access their funds and start using them. For those ones that are already with applications or people who are supposed to, because they have procedures of release anyway. They have to go through procedures and through the guidelines we gave them. So it might not be so soon that they want to use it, they have to first acquire lists of applicants and they also verify them, then they use their money.
Head of the Police Directorate in charge of political and gate affairs, Afande Christopher Damulira, commended the riders for maintaining order and discipline, urging them to use the circle to uplift their welfare.
We want a peaceful country. No one should recruit you into acts of political violence. We don't want to see what is happening in other countries. We have enjoyed peace for a long time. We want to remain a peaceful country that we are known for as Uganda.
He emphasized that cooperation with security agencies would help their daily operations. The leaders thanked President Museveni for the support.
Nze omulimu gwange omukulembeze gwali gwa kusaka era nasase n'entuukiriza. Kaakati omulimu gwange omukulu gwa supervision gwa kulaba nga ssente ezo president ziyateeka mu SACCOs zikozesebwa bulungi ate zikozesebwa abavuzi ba boda bennyini common boda rider nga be balina okuzifunamu okuva n'olwaleero era accounts ziteereddwa buli wa boda duko oyingire SACCO mu kitundu kyo gwaleta nabakuyingira.
He pledged that the Boda community would remain committed to development, peace and responsible service. Subet Kaye, UBC News.
Coffee farmers in Kapchorwa districts under Chema Integrated Farmers Association Limited are appealing to government to provide a 3-phase transformer to enable value addition on Arabica coffee.
Chairman Satya Stephen told the media ahead of President Museveni's planned visit to Sebei region. The coffee huller machine acquired through the World Bank is expensive to maintain.
Where the farmers are not hulling their coffee, they are just, in fact, they promise that they told them that they are going to hull the coffee as paid now. So the farmers are getting less prices because there's no huller. There's no the machine is not hulling their coffee due to transformer. It needs a transformer of 3-phase.
Farmers are eager to join the initiative, but operations remain at a standstill.
I want the authorities to put this information to the president know, so that I get the transformer and I continue with the program.
The Uganda Bombers are turning up the heat in Riyadh as they gear up for the 6th Islamic Solidarity Games. Under head coach Samuel Kabugo, the team Jimmy Adriko, Alfred Ojok, Enjo Kachabe and Fatuma Nabikolo has been training hard to adapt to Saudi Arabia's scorching 30-degree Celsius weather.
Under head coach Samuel Kabugo, the team of Jimmy Adriko, Alfred Ojok, Enjo Katushabi and Fatuma Nabikolo has been training hard to adapt to Saudi Arabia's scorching 30-degree Celsius weather. But despite the heat, spirits remain high.
And I wish to do all my best so that I can go back home with victory.
Zone 3 gold medalist Fatuma Nabikolo has vowed to attack from the first, while Jimmy Adriko says he's ready to fight in the 60-kilogram category after intense preparation.
We're ready for the game, we're ready for everything, though we came with some problems of the weight, but we're now okay. I am now in my weight right now.
Trained in the evening, we also trained this morning, so we are fit and we are maintaining our weights, ready for the battle.
The boxing contests start on Wednesday with Ugandan boxers eyeing the podium and determined to make the Pearl of Africa proud.
We are ready, we are prepared enough. I'm on my weight and my people I came with. So guys, I think we are going to win. We are going to make it at this time. So I just promise everything God first. I know that you're praying for us to bring the medal.
The Uganda Table Tennis Association has received a 10 million boost from Lahani Motors ahead of the Uganda Open Table Tennis Championship slated for December 6th to 7th, 2025 at Kaboja International School.
Uganda Table Tennis Association President Cyrus Mark Muwanga hailed the partnership as a milestone in the association's drive to attract more corporate sponsors to grow the sport.
And we are here because Lakani Motors has decided to sponsor Uganda Table Tennis Association for their Uganda Open tournament.
He said Lakani Motors' support reflects a shared vision to elevate table tennis nationwide.
As the president of Uganda Table Tennis Association, I had shared that I'll do a good job to look for sponsors, and this is one of many sponsors that are coming on board for the different tournaments that are coming up. Our first tournament is the Uganda Open Tournament, which is going to take place at Kaboja International School this coming December. We also have the schools tournament, which is coming up in February, but this is one of the first sponsors that are going to join us.
The funds will cover key tournament expenses, including branding, logistics, and event organization to ensure a successful championship. Lakani Motors, which has operated in Uganda for over 20 years, reaffirmed its commitment to supporting sports and other social initiatives through corporate social responsibility.
We are going to very appreciate for the Ugandan nations because they support us since 2005. We came in Uganda on 23rd March 2005, and we are come in a very small capital. We expand our business, and just we are maintaining for the trust in Lakani. The God give us the name Lakani Motors, but we are maintaining about our qualities. And no more price, and we have the almost is the 30% companies and customers for the Ugandans. That's why we are ever supporting the sports over the cricket, over the football, over the table tennis, over the some NGOs. Lakani also has the some NGOs in eye hospitals, in Tinda. We are supporting.
This partnership is a major milestone for Uganda Table Tennis Association, whose current executive is hardly 6 months in operation.
And from table tennis, we come to the end of news tonight. Thanking you so much for watching wherever you are. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa with Elizabeth Nakakona and the whole team. Wish you the best of the night. Bye-bye.
Following our earlier communication regarding the technical challenge that affected the transmission of some free-to-air television channels, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation UBC wishes to provide the public with an update on the ongoing restoration efforts. Our engineering and technical teams have been working diligently to resolve the issue and restore normal transmission. While substantial progress has been made, the process has taken longer than initially anticipated due to the complexity of the fault. We assure our valued viewers and partners that full restoration remains our top priority, and every necessary measure is being taken to ensure a stable and reliable signal across all affected platforms. In the meantime, we kindly advise viewers to rescan their TV sets to access the available channels. This will ensure that you can view the channels that are currently broadcasting without interruption. UBC sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience this disruption has caused and appreciates the continued patience and understanding of our audiences as we find